Hi, welcome back to Make My Food Awesome. I'm your guide to good food, Mark Allen France, and this is Tricia Morrissey, the mamacita of Melba Toast.
That's odd. Okay.
Melba Toast just popped into my head. I was trying to think of, because I've used mangoes before, and I know I said marmalade was one that I could see. But hey,
Okay.
It goes together. You're still my mamacita.
All right.
And I stole that word because that's what the kids call Tricia.
Yes,
they call her mamacita.
They call me Mamacita from Delaware, which makes no sense, but whatever. They're silly.
Yes,
My
they
kids
are.
silly. That's all right.
So we have a fun, very informative show that we're doing today.
Mm-hmm.
We're kicking off doing some episodes on gluten-free foods. So we're going to be doing a couple meals here and there that are gluten-free. I know that this one is actually, it's a Thai dish.
Yes, I'm excited to try that. I like Thai.
Thai pineapple fried rice.
Yummy. That sounds so good.
Say that 5 times fast.
I don't think I can without screwing that up. Speaking about brown rice, brown rice is really the way to go. If you are a person that can have gluten because you have celiac disease, brown rice, white rice, jasmine rice, all those types of things are gluten-free. Brown rice is high in fiber. It's high in magnesium. It's gluten-free, obviously. And if you're not familiar with celiac disease, it's an immune reaction to a person eating gluten. And gluten is a protein that's found in wheat and barley and rye. So what it does, it attacks the small intestine, causes inflammation, causes a lot of different discomfort symptoms, and it's something you can avoid sparking up as long as you're not eating gluten. They have a lot of really nice gluten-free products on the market now, but rice is one of them that you don't have to seek out. It's easy to find that you can incorporate into your meals that doesn't have gluten.
And I know that with working at the restaurant, we have a lot of different gluten-free dishes there. I know that we have a gluten-free pizza that we do. And then we have gluten-free pasta, so that we do a bunch of different pasta dishes. But, I know a bunch of people who do have, celiac disease and have to have that gluten-free stuff.
Yeah, my girlfriend Heather is gluten-free as well. So, and as a teacher, I've had several students that are gluten-free as well. So.
And you know what? So this is a great way for us to, we're informing ourselves on certain things, but we're doing heart-healthy dishes. We're doing something that's gluten-free, and we're going to try out a new product that Tricia picked up for me.
Yeah.
She didn't tell me that she was getting it at first.
No, I spotted it, and I had to bring it home immediately because that's what we do. We cook, we try things out. So do you want me to bring it over?
Yeah. Now, what this is, it is from the Just company. Now, for a while there, I was getting Just Mayo, and it's a vegan mayo, and it is by far one of my favorite mayos out there, vegan-wise.
Right.
And they have some other different products that they out there on the shelves for you to get. I haven't, unfortunately, I can't find the Just Mayo anywhere.
They pulled it from the shelf. So our normal stores that we grocery shop at are not carrying them right now. So I'm not sure if it will come back or not. But, Just Egg, I spotted in the cooler section, and I had to bring it home for him to try. And it's a brand new product on the market. So I'll let you, I guess, talk a little bit more about it.
Well, it's made from plants. And,
all plant-based.
And I have tried it. I did make I was actually going to try to make an egg omelet. But it didn't work out the way I wanted it to work out.
No, it scrambles really well.
It does scramble. So, and that's pretty much what you're supposed to use it for scrambling.
Yeah, I just tasted it without anything, and it tastes just like scrambled eggs. The texture, everything, it's amazing. So. And
one of the main big ingredients in it is mung bean, and I know that mung beans. We watched a bunch of other shows to get some more ideas for our show.
Right.
And we've seen one gentleman, he was using mung bean for making some other different types of protein-based meats.
Yeah, I was making chicken.
Chicken, yes. So this, I mean, it has mung bean in it. It has a lot of oils, dehydrated onions, carrot
Spices,
extracts. So it's going to be fun to try it for this recipe, and I'm looking forward to doing it.
Yeah, so let's get this fried rice going. 'Cause
Exactly.
I love fried rice. My kids love fried rice. I know you like it too, but
Yes.
you have to be careful with the salt content. But when you're making it at home, you're in control of that. So
And we're using a very low sodium tamari for this, which is good.
yeah, so the lowest one on the market that we can find. So
Exactly. So you know what? Let's get in the kitchen, and we'll be right back. Give it a taste, and let you guys know what we think. Be right back. First, start off by adding 1 cup of jasmine rice into a pot over a medium-high heat, and then add in 1½ cups of water. Stir that together, and then bring it to a boil before adding in 1 tablespoon of vegan butter and some no salt to taste. Go ahead and place the lid on your pot and cook for 15 to 20 minutes. Now get 1 20-ounce can of pineapple chunks. Go ahead and open your can, strain out the juice, and place your pineapple chunks into a small bowl and set that aside. Now you're going to need 1 red bell pepper. You're going to go ahead and core your bell pepper and then chop it up nice and fine. Place it into a small bowl and set that aside. Now we need 3/4 cup green onions. Go ahead and give those a good chop. Place those into a bowl and set those aside. And then get 3 cloves of garlic, peel them, give them a good smash, and mince those up nice and fine. Place those in a bowl and set that aside. Now you need 1/2 cup unsalted peanuts. You can use cashews if you'd like. Chop those through, place those in a bowl, and set those aside. Now go ahead and check on your rice, make sure all of the water has been absorbed, and then you can set your rice aside. Now, as stated, we're going to be using the Just Egg product today from the Just Company. So in a wok, place 1 teaspoon of coconut oil, and then about 1/2 cup of Just Egg product. Cook that up like you would regular scrambled eggs until they're nice and fluffy. And then go ahead and set that aside. Now into our wok, go ahead and place another teaspoon of coconut oil and add in our pineapple chunks, as well as our red bell pepper. And now you're going to stir everything together, allowing the sugars to be released from your pineapple, and all sides should start to caramelize. And then you're going to add in your green onions and your garlic. Stir everything together and cook until it becomes fragrant. And then you're going to take this mixture and you're going to add it to the already cooked Just Egg. Go ahead, set this aside, clean out your wok, and add another teaspoon of coconut oil as well as your peanuts, and start to roast your peanuts. Once your peanuts are roasted, add in your jasmine rice. Go ahead and cook to warm through your rice before adding in your Just Egg mixture. Stir to combine, and then add in 1 tablespoon of low sodium tamari and 1 tablespoon of sriracha sauce. Finish that off with the juice of 1/2 lime, and go ahead and stir to combine. Now you're going to go ahead and place your mixture into a bowl, and you're ready to serve. And there we go.
yes, look at that. Look at all the very pretty colors in there.
I added in some cilantro on the top, and when I was finishing putting it into the dish, I added in a little touch of our roasted sesame seed oil, which gives it another different dimension to the flavor, which I know that you love.
Oh yes, I like it when we do Thai or anything like that.
Now, a little bit can go a long way.
Yes, very little. You don't need to use a lot.
Yeah, it smells delicious. I get a lot of the pineapple. You can actually smell because of roasting the nuts. You can smell the nuts in there. Plus,
Peanuts.
oh, it's
And the sesame oil and the cilantro, so I can't wait.
so. Since we are having a Thai dish, we are going to eat with chopsticks.
I'm going to attempt to eat with chopsticks. I'm not promising you anything. I'm not good at these.
I love chopsticks. In fact, the little story I remember when I went into one little, it was a little Asian restaurant, and this gentleman came up to me and he sat there and he asked me if I wanted chopsticks, and I said, sure, I'd love chopsticks. And he goes, do you want left-handed or right-handed?
He was yanking your chain.
I know. And it took me, I sit there and I actually thought about it for a second. I was like, what? So, anyways. So that was my little story. So, you want to go ahead and try this?
Okay. I'm going to go with something big that I know I can probably pick up. Which is a chunk of the pineapple.
That's what I got. Because we caramelized that,
Oh my god, that's good.
the flavors come out a lot more through caramelization. You get those sugars going in it. And it's very, very good.
Get the sweetness of the jasmine rice too when you first take a bite of it. And the cilantro. And then you taste the heat. Then you feel the heat at the end of your bite. For sure.
It's not super hot.
No, but it's like, it's at the point where if you were to put any more, then I probably wouldn't be able to eat a lot of it. Because it would be like
It's not
breathing
that
flames.
bad. It's not like I put jalapenos on it or...
I'll eat something with a jalapeno on there. It has to be on something, and I'm not going to just eat it whole or pickled because it's too much for me.
Now, what would you pair this with? If let's start out pairing off with a wine. I know.
Probably a white, sweeter white wine.
I
But
do
not
a
too
Riesling.
sweet, like a crisp
Right.
sweet.
I wouldn't do a Moscato. I have a hard time with Moscatos.
No, probably like a Riesling would be good. Could even do a Pinot with it.
I enjoy watching Tricia use chopsticks.
I have to scoop it up
It's
the bowl.
it's entertaining for me. I mean, I'm going to say that
When I go to the restaurant, I just eat with a fork because I know better. Or I'll be there for like 3 hours just trying to eat my meal. I really love one piece of food. My kids have tried them. They're like me, and we're not good at it. I don't know why you're so good at it.
I love it. I've always loved using chopsticks.
He has a skill I never knew he had until he started eating with them, and I was like, what? You're putting the rest of us to shame. But I have to do like the grab and the scoop.
No,
There's a
what?
piece of that. Just
Oh
egg.
yeah. See if I can find. Yeah, there's a piece right there for me.
The texture, the taste, the mouthfeel of it, just like a scrambled egg.
It's very good.
Which is amazing.
And there's not a ton in here. I didn't do a ton because you only get so much out of the bottle. But I mean, that's something with this dish you could actually probably put a lot more in there if you want it to have that texture as well.
Well, it's pretty traditional. You get little bits of it throughout if you were to get it from a restaurant or carry out.
I remember someone at the restaurant made fried rice one time, and he overdid it with the roasted sesame seed oil, and oh my gosh!
Just too much. Huh?
So I tasted it, and it was so overpowering. It was just like that's all I could taste in it. Or they redid the batch and everything like that.
You gotta
But
be careful. A little bit of that goes a long way.
definitely. So now, what side dish wise, what would you add in, or what would you pair with this if you were doing a side dish yourself?
I might just do like grilled veggies or something like that. Eggplant, zucchini, mushroom, anything that corn. You could roast those all on the grill. It would go really well with that.
I think what would be really good with this?
What?
Our cauliflower sticky wings that we did.
Oh, yes. Good idea.
I think if we made some of
those would
those,
go really good together. Mm-hmm. Yes, for sure.
So, and if you guys haven't seen that episode, you can check into our season 1 section, and we do have that episode posted.
Yes.
For cauliflower wings, and it is so good. We use sriracha in that also, and honey. Mm-hmm. And it's just, I mean, it would go great paired alongside with this. Nice little glass of wine, or just a glass of water is absolutely fine.
Lemonade. Mm-hmm. It is lemonade season. So.
Oh, look at that. Nice big piece of that.
Mm-hmm. Now, if they didn't want to do cilantro because they're not fans, they could do a Thai basil, regular basil, parsley.
Yes.
Just about anything they wanted, right?
Make it your own. Mm-hmm. Do whatever you want with your recipes. Like we've said before, baking's a little bit different because of the fact that it's a science.
It's a science. It's chemistry. It's got to be very exact.
Mm-hmm. But with this, you can add in whatever flavors you want. And if you experiment and if you find something doesn't work, try it a different way next time. And keep playing around with it. And that's how recipes are created, is by playing with foods, playing with textures. Do you have a little bit of cilantro?
No, I'm laughing because we're always told as we're kids not to play with our food, but now that you're an adult, you get to play with your food. Mm-hmm. But for different reasons.
So if you're new here, first time, if you want, we'd love you to go down to the subscribe button. Yep. Click on the subscribe button, join us, and then also hit the little bell, and you can get all of our notifications. Yep. If you have some ideas you want to share with us, some suggestions, quick tips, whatever you want, something you'd like to see, leave it in our comment section, or you can go over to our Facebook page and leave a comment there, or send us a personal message, or go to www.makemyfoodawesome.com, and you can send us a message through there. Yep. So we look forward to seeing you guys coming back and visit us once again on Make My Food Awesome. And hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day. We're going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of our meal and dream about having some of that cauliflower sticky honey glaze thing.
Sriracha bites.
It's so good. But this will suffice for right now. So.
Yes, this is very, very satisfying.
Okay, well, you guys stay safe, take care, and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.